What's poppin', partners? It's JB2 Raw back in motion with another video, man. And in today's video, we're gonna talk about why women complain the most but do the least. In this video, this woman is gonna ask a couple questions, and I'm gonna answer her questions. Well, I got a rebuttal for all her questions. Let's just put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, check it out.
So I got a question for the men. Why do men complain about spending money on women to go on dates or women that they're trying to pursue, like spending money on them, period, but go to the strip clubs and trick on women who don't even like them, that pretend to like them for their fantasies? Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. You don't want to spend money on somebody who could potentially like you, but you would rather spend money on somebody who don't really like you at all. And you know that.
Y'all brothers want to know what I hear when I listen to something like that? I hear pure mother trucking, narcissism, inconsideration, and immaturity. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason I say that is because women are always talking about, oh, a man should pay for this and pay for that and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, that's easy for you to say if you ain't the one paying for it. You ain't the one investing your hard-earned money. You know what I'm saying? In a situation to where we don't know where this situation is gonna go. You dig? You're not investing your money into that. So it's easy for you to talk from the outside looking in. I don't know why women try to act like men investing money on, you know what I'm saying? Especially on these expensive dates and stuff like that. They know, like, money is an investment. They know this. Otherwise, they wouldn't complain about doing the 50-50 thing or paying, you know what I'm saying, going Dutch with this and going Dutch with that. It wouldn't be no complaints. The women of this generation, they complain about doing the bare minimum while doing less than the bare minimum. So you telling me it's a dude that gets special treatment on occasion? It's dudes out here that only get special treatment from their women on occasions. They occasionally get head. You know what I'm saying? They occasionally get cooked for. Boy, can't be me. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, and you blame those men for those type of things because that's what they're allowing. These are things that are required. You dig what I'm saying? Otherwise, it shouldn't be a relationship at all. You only get head on your birthday and Christmas and Valentine's Day and Father's Day. That's it? 4 times a year? But anyway, the reason why the bare minimum, doing the bare minimum seems so hard, and they try to make it seem like the bare minimum is them giving us the world. They just gave us everything. I gave you everything. You did the bare minimum, sweetie. You did what I'm saying? But the reason it's so hard for these women of this society to do the bare minimum is that they were not raised to be wives. It's because they weren't raised to be wives, simply. Those things bring tradition. You know what I'm saying? Those are traditional values, traditional duties. It's hard for a 304 to do those. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. Oh, I'm never gonna cook for a man, never again. I tried that once and blah, 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 blah. I'm never gonna do this for a man, never again, and blah, 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 blah. She telling you everything you need to know about her. Everything. One sentence can tell you a lot about a woman, man. And that's one of the sentences. I'm not doing that again for a man that ain't my man. Well, then you shouldn't have a man, baby. You should just be on everybody's playlist. You did what I'm saying? You get played with. You deserve to get played with, not stayed with. If you don't want to do those things, then you shouldn't have a man. But it's ducks out here that give women relationships, they give women commitments that don't do those type of things. That's why there's other women out here that think that they can get in relationships and stuff like that and do the same thing that those unworthy women are doing. But like I said, you blame the man for that. And we're going to get back into what that chick was saying in the video. You know what I'm saying? But you blame the man for that because he's allowing it. You did what I'm saying? If it weren't suckers out here, these women, you know what I'm saying, they'll get right. They'll be right. You feel me? Going back to what that chick was saying, my question is, why does a guy have to spend money? You know what I'm saying? Why do you gotta put yourself out there like you a prostitute? Y'all know the real word. You know what I'm saying? Why does a man have to invest triple of what you're investing in the getting to know you stage? Why? I mean, this a dude getting some of that poom poom and ain't taking your ass nowhere. When we first meet you, when you first meet a woman, it's 2 or 3 guys already clapping her down. It's 2 or 3 dudes already. You feel me? And at least one of them ain't taking her raggedy butt nowhere, her cheesy booty butt nowhere. You got women out here that just use men for their sexual pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Like those men ain't gotta take her nowhere. And she don't care to go anywhere. Just bring the meat. Bring the meat. And she gonna marinate. She gonna marinate the meat and sauce the meat up, if you know what I mean. So why should you have to take her somewhere? You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, you're paying for her time. That's what they're telling you when they say this. You spend some money, you gotta spend some money. Why it's so hard for y'all to spend some money? AKA, why it's so hard for y'all to pay for my time? Cause she's not investing anything into you. You're putting money out there. What are you getting in return? If the day end in sexual pleasure, she's getting sexual pleasure out of that as well. So you're giving her sexual pleasure if you know what you're doing. I would know what the hell I'm doing. So you're getting sexual pleasure and money. So what I'm gonna get back for the money? I'm giving you my sexual pleasure for your sexual pleasure. What I'm getting back for the money? They want you to pay for their time, man. That's why I emphasize on this channel, man. Like the women that like you, dog. They not stunning you spending money on dates. She wants you to spend some money because she don't like you like that. She want to feel like you earned some stuff that dudes got for less in her past and probably her present. 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 dudes at that. Stop it. She must have fell and bumped her hot air balloon sized head. Cause ain't shit but air up there. Cause she got me messed up. She got her messed up, man. I'd be damned if I pay for a woman's time, man. I just can't do it. I just can't. I take my losses, in which it ain't gonna be a loss. Cause shit, I'm keeping my money in my pocket. My time won't be wasted. It's not a loss. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna charge her to the game, dog. And understand, hey, she don't like me like that. She want me to. She's too hell bent on me spending money. She ain't messing. She ain't rocking with me like that. It's all good. Next, we literally are not giving anything back for the money that we put into these things. Like what that chick was talking about in the video. We're not giving anything back. It ain't even no guarantee that we gonna even have sexual pleasure with you. You know what I'm saying? Intimacy with you. And even then, we still aren't getting anything back. If the guy knows what he's doing, you're getting sexual pleasure back. What is he getting back for the money? Spent on you. Women are so programmed into thinking that men are supposed to spend money on them, invest money in them and all that. You know what I'm saying? To the point where the programming has made them inconsiderate, hasty, and self-centered. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about that man in that situation, even if he can afford to date. You know what I'm saying? If you can't afford to date, then you shouldn't be dating. But even if he can do that, you have to be considerate of that man's pockets. You're not putting in any work. You got to understand when the man is doing that, he's the one putting forth all the effort. Men, we all about effort. That's what we speak about in this current society. That's what women don't tend to. If she like you, you ain't got to spend a dime to get to know her. Period. Because she want to get to know you just as much as you want to get to know her, if not more. More than likely more if she like you. By the way, I do agree with that stripper notion that she spoke. That's true, man. Fellas, you gotta, for all the fellas out there that partake in that, I ain't knocking you or nothing like that, but you gotta get out of your head with all them fantasies, bro. That's delusional. That's illogic. That's how women think. You a man, dog. Get out your head with them fantasies about them, them dances and all that, dog. Listen when I tell you this. I am not ashamed and never will feel ashamed for never ever stepping foot inside of a strip club ever in my life and not ever wanting to. For what? I ain't tossing a penny in that motherfucker. You feel me? Why go if I ain't throwing no money? Because I ain't throwing no money. I can have women that I talk to get naked for me and dance for me in my crib. Her crib, whoever. For what? We can drink, listen to music, and she can throw that thing back right there in my face. Not too close though, because I don't do the booty games. You know what I'm saying? But she can throw that thing back right there. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I want to speak about in regards to what she said that, oh, those women in the strip club act like they like you and all that stuff, just like the women that a lot of men take on dates. Y'all do that too. You non-scripting mother truckers do it too. So what's the difference? It's no difference. They strip in the club. You strip for the dude that ain't took you nowhere in 3 months. You just like the way he smashed you. Like a date defines whether a woman likes you or not. Women use men for dates all the time out of boredom and hunger. You feel me? All the time. Bum activity. And it goes to show, man, a lot of these women, they're not in tune with reality, man. They're just not. They still don't understand men, bro, and don't even try to understand men. They want to be leaders. You dig what I'm saying? Want to be leaders. A key quality that every leader has is consideration, baby. A leader can't be a narcissist. You dig? Women embody that. Every woman come with those two things. Well, damn near, 98%. The inconsiderate narcissist. Leaders can't be that, sweetheart. You got to think about more than just yourself. Men literally do everything, bro. That's why I can't think of a woman as being equal to me. I just can't. I can't think of a woman being anything outside of an overgrown kid, dog. Just think about it. The woman was made to be taken care of, to be a helpmeet first and foremost, but she has to be taken care of like a kid. She has to be led like a kid, provided for, protected like a kid. I will never, and you shouldn't ever think of a woman as being equal to you, bro. Ever. All this partner, this my partner, that. I'm not your partner, baby. You got roles, I got roles. Partners sound a little too equal to me. I'm a man. And then when they want to get their way, like in regards of, you spending money on dates and stuff, or the first date or whatever the case may be, them trying to make you spend money, they try to pull that, oh, you guys are the protectors and the providers card. Oh, now we're the protectors and the providers, huh? When it suits you. Now we're the leaders and stuff like that. We're the ones that take initiative, and we're the so-called hunters and stuff like that, huh? They always try to pull that card. You ain't better than me at psychology, baby. Stop insulting my intelligence. I'm still not taking you anywhere. Oh, I can't do no coffee or no ice cream date. I can't go get a slice of pizza with you. You need to spend more money than that. I can't do that. Okay, well then, how about you pay for it? No, I can't pay. You supposed to be the man, blah, 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 broke. I don't feel right about taking women out, you know what I'm saying, that hasn't done anything for me. I can see if she came over and cooked for me or something like that. And even if we ain't never did nothing, we haven't did nothing sexual yet, I can see if she did that, you know what I'm saying. I don't feel right because I know it's a guy out there, and I've been this guy for plenty of women, that you ain't got to take her nowhere. She ready to jump your bones, you know what I'm saying. She ready to drop them draws. She ready to slide through, have some wine or something with you, you know what I'm saying. Like, I just don't feel right when I know it's some guy that she's giving it to, that she's gave it to, and probably still giving it to, that didn't take her on a date before they start, you know what I'm saying, jumping each other's bones. I wouldn't feel right, man. It's also a time thing when it comes to all this spending all this money on the first date, man. A man is more susceptible to having his time wasted. And you can say the same thing about a woman and blah 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 blah. Not really, you know what I'm saying? Because a man's time is far more important. A man's time is more potent than that of a woman's time. You know what I'm saying? Than that of a woman. Simply because women don't respect people's time. They take so long. They be late for stuff because of their makeup or something like that. They go out. They use this guy for that. They don't respect this time. They use that guy for that. They go out with guys that they know they don't like, and it ain't gonna go nowhere because they don't respect people's time. Therefore, they don't even value their own, dog. Even if they're asking you to pay for their time. You did what I'm saying? But I do feel like those women, it's not all women, but those particular women, they respect their time more than the men do that tries to pay for their time. Far more. And I'm just gonna put this out here. Y'all can take this and run with it or whatever you're gonna do with it. I wouldn't blame a man for not feeling sorry for using a woman, because a woman would never feel sorry for using him. Whatever you needed to get out of her, she would do it to you tenfold until she got what she needed. You know what I'm saying? And not feel a thing about it, because that's what being a survivor is. That's what a woman is, a survivor. That's it. She's either going to be the using type of survivor or the acting type of survivor. Period. But anyway, brothers, to sum it all up, man, like the women that like you, dog. And you wouldn't have to spend all that money and stuff like that. I done ghosted quite a few women. I don't apologize for it. I'm not sorry for it. For them, just not willing to put in that effort. You know what I'm saying? That just means she don't like you like that, dog. You know what I'm saying? She tell you to spend money and stuff like that. Now, I don't get tried like that. It been one or two in my life that tried to get me, you know what I'm saying? But I don't get tried like that all day. You got to spend some money and blah, 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 blah. I don't really get tried like that. It been a couple, but the message of the day, like the women that like you, fellas. And women are extremely inconsiderate. Be blessed, brothers. Keep the Most High first. Stay up, stay strong, and stay out the way. I'm out.